He's so gentle. I don't know about you, but I've been to a bunch of religious churches where, like, if you said something or did something wrong, you got stared at and, like, you were being condemned, basically. And, I mean, I know what it feels like. I've been judged in some of my own churches in my past. Or you know, if I said I was going to a bar for the night to sing, I was going to hell for it. That's okay. God knows my heart. I encourage you today, if you don't know Jesus, turn away from religion and the condemnation that comes with it, and like get to know Jesus Christ on a one-on-one level, a personal relationship. It's like having a relationship in the flesh here on earth. Like you want to spend time with him or her. You want to like go to these quiet places so you can talk and romance each other. And that's how Jesus is. Like, he doesn't want the religion. He doesn't want the rules and regulations that hold you in bondage. But he wants you. He wants you one-on-one. A personal relationship. Like, he wants to hold your hand. He wants to kiss you. He wants to dance with you. He wants to whisper in your ear and tell you how much he just adores you. Our love can never compare to the love he has for us. Not religion. Religion religion holds you in chains and bondages and tells you you're going to hell if you don't dress like this or if you don't talk like this. I used to go to those churches myself, and now here I am evangelizing for people, for the Lord, but helping people understand Jesus Christ was God in the flesh. He hung out with prostitutes and drug addicts and alcoholics, and I was in that position at one point in my life. I used to be so ashamed, so full of guilt that I was never good enough, unworthy. And people made me feel like that. So I encourage you, wherever you're at in life, just reach deep down in your heart and say, Jesus, I think you're real. You could be real. I mean, if you're one of those that second guesses Jesus' existence and his reality, just talk to him. Talk to him like you would talk to your best friend. Just be real. That's what he wants. He wants you to be real. I remember the first time I got really, really real with Jesus, I slipped out a few cuss words. I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt, I was bitter. I told him how I felt. And the next day, he answered my prayer. He saved me and said, Ashley, you don't have to feel like this, darling. I love you right where you're at. I love you right where you're at. Imperfections, flaws, hurt, pain, bitter. All that sin and negativity and rules and condemnation separate us from Jesus. Three nails couldn't hold Jesus on the cross. Love held him on the cross for you. He shed his blood. He was so afraid for you that he shed his blood. I could never do that. I could never get nailed to a cross and shed my blood like he did. But I can die to my flesh. And that's basically the same thing in a sense. Surrender my daily life. Crucify my flesh. Find Jesus Christ, ignore religion, learn from it. Let Jesus be your lover, let him be your rock, your foundation, your source for energy, your source for breathing, your source for life. That's what he's there for. He should be your necessity and not your bonus. I used to think a boyfriend or a relationship, or money, or a name brand clothing, or a car, or this perfect house, or this perfect degree. All those are beautiful. I'm not disputing that. Everything is beautiful. And God gives us these things, but we have to glorify him in them. Because it's one thing for us to own materials, but do materials own you, And I used to be like that. I made everything my necessity. And then Jesus came and said, no, darling, I'll give you everything you want. Make me your necessity. Everything else is just a bonus. Seek the kingdom first and all shall be added unto you. And let me tell you, Jesus is blowing me away. I'm free. I'm free indeed because of him. Inside your heart and your spirit and your soul, I recommend Jesus above all.